write for 5 publications, I film videos, I edit videos, and I do a lot. And I did not intend to open tonight with a joke, but I'm gonna share this with you guys. When the host said there will be a special speaker, we were all at the table trying to figure out who the special speaker was. I knew I was a guest speaker, but I thought it was a bunch of us, So I prepared to go in line behind other ladies. And Mulatto said, that's you, Mo, you got that girl. I said, it's not me. And then she said, Miss Mo Clark. I was like, oh my God, it is. I wasn't ready. But the reason I wasn't ready is because Tuesday, I got some bad news. And when I got that news, I had no idea how I was going to come and be in this room and speak in front of you guys. I wrote my speech to be here a month ago, but a month ago when I wrote my speech, this news hadn't came. And normally when I'm gonna speak at an event, I take a week off because I wanna make sure when I come in these rooms and I speak that I truly impact you guys, that you don't leave the same way that you came. And it's like, oh my God, I'm going to talk about being a boss babe, and right now I don't feel like a boss babe. What am I gonna do? I'm crying, breaking down on the job. I work 2 full-time jobs in addition to all the people I write for, just so you guys know. I do a lot. But I cried and I didn't know what I was gonna do. But the crazy thing is, when I came in this room with you guys tonight, and I seen everybody fellowshipping, and I realized that's why we're here. That's the point, to support her. I don't know a lot of you guys in the room, but you guys have impacted me tonight, even though I'm speaking to you to impact you guys. Just seeing the smiles on your faces and everybody playing bingo and drinks and doing all of this, it made me realize that I need a community, especially with what I'm dealing with right now. I need a community. And I've had women speaking into my life over the past couple of days, telling me how amazing I am, what an amazing woman I am, and seeing things in me that I couldn't even see in myself. And I almost got tricked into not believing that I was that person. Because when you get on social media and you smile and you dress up and you do your hair flips and your tosses and you a boss baddie and you got it all together, and then you get on social media and realize you ain't got nothing together. You start to doubt yourself. And I started to doubt myself. But then I remembered my why. So my why came in the form of the lovely founder of Support Her, Kiana. Because I had no idea about this event. I was just on Eventbrite, and I'm like, God, I'm trying to be booked and busy. And they don't know I'm out here, God. How they gonna see me be booked and busy? So I reached out to Support Her, and I said, oh my God, you have this amazing event. I want to be a part of it, and let me do something. And I introduced myself. And then I got an email back from Kiana that said, Mo, I know who you are. Lady, who is? Mo, I know who you are. I know what you do. I follow what you do. I've been watching you. I love what you do. And what they say, y'all, hustle till you no longer have to introduce yourself. Right? So even though I had somebody trying to make me think I'm not the boss baddie that I think that I am, and even though I be crying and pulling my wigs off and caking my edges together sometimes, I still am her. It's a piece of who I am. And I built my podcast from the ground up. I started doing my podcast in a hotel lobby. You could not tell me I was not Oprah, sitting in that hotel lobby, filming with an iPhone and a mic from Amazon. But that's what I did. And I went from the hotel lobby to a studio, to another studio, to somebody else's podcast, to writing for different publications. And I remember when I used to have to get in people's DMs and say, hey, I write for Sheen Magazine. Do you mind if I interview you? Please. Say yes, yeah, please. And I noticed that all they could do is tell me no, so I became unafraid. Because everybody wasn't telling me no. And I didn't even fear the no, right? Just so you know, I did write a speech, but this ain't none of it. I'm really freestyling. But it got to the point where people started reaching out to me. People started seeking me out. Can you come here? Can you come there? And there's so many weekends and days I'm going to this and that. And I don't even know where I'm supposed to be. I just show up. And even right now, through what I'm going through, speaking to you guys, I hope that you guys keep going no matter what you're going through. Because when we do media or we're in the face of the public, you don't really get grace, right? I often say we go work in corporate America, and if you die today, your job is posted tomorrow. They're going to send flowers to your funeral, you might get a little cake or something, but your job is going to be posted. So that means when you show up, that's all it takes is show up and show out every single time. And it doesn't matter, because when I first started, I'm not gonna tell my age, but when I first started doing media, the people only wanted you to have cameras on the carpet. And I didn't want to start because I didn't have a camera. All I had was my cell phone. Now, I'm very mad that y'all be getting out here on the carpets with y'all cell phones now. Because I went through 12 cameras trying to find the right one. But what if I had never started? What if I never started out of fear because I didn't have a camera and I didn't have a mic and I didn't have a camera person? No, you have to start. Start with what you have and make the most out of what you have. I got rebaptized last year in November, right around the time of my birthday. And I started getting more spiritual. And I started reading the story about when God gave the men the talents. And he gave one man 5, and he gave one man 3, and he gave one man 1. So the one with the 5 decided he was going to multiply what he had. The one with the 2 decided he was going to multiply with what he had. The one that only got 1 decided, oh, I ain't get enough, and I know he gonna come back and ask for his money back, so I'm just gonna put it in the dirt. So when the man returned and he saw the ones that had doubled and tripled, and then he got to the one that did nothing, the one that did nothing thought he was really doing something by doing nothing. And he said, well, I knew you were gonna come back for your money, so I decided to save it. So the moral of that story is, do the most with what you have. Don't sit and wait. Don't wait for the perfect moment to come to you. You have to create the moment. Don't be afraid to jump in somebody's DM and shoot. Okay, look. I don't mean shoot your shot like you trying to holler at them, but that's where this goes. That's where this goes. I mean shoot your shot business-wise, right? If you own a boutique and you're looking for a brand ambassador, jump in somebody's inbox. If you're a makeup artist and you're looking for a client, jump in somebody's inbox. Because you never know who God is going to send to you. It's been so many days that I wanted to quit and give up, and God will speak to me through people. I went to an event one time and a lady walked up to me and she said, I've been following your journey. I was like, whose journey? And I really thought the lady had the wrong person. I said, whose journey? And then I realized when she called me by name, she knew exactly who I was, which was kind of scary and flattering at the same time. But you never know how God is going to use you. You never know who God is going to use to speak to you. And that's what it is. Don't wait for the perfect moment. Create your moment. Don't be scared. Get out there. Take your chance. The worst thing people can do is tell you no. And if you ever feel like you're not good enough, just know that you are good enough. And it's other people watching you. While you're watching other people being inspired by other people are watching you being inspired by you.
Somebody can follow you, Mom.
Yes, you guys follow me on IG at Miss Mo Clark. I don't have to delete some people, so I follow you back. Just in case you guys don't know, Instagram only allows you to follow 7,500 people. Okay? Yes. If you're at 7,500, you can't follow anybody else, so you might want to just go and delete somebody or start another page.
Y'all give it up for Miss Mo Clark.